is going on, fam and friends? It's day 920 in a row, Thursday night. We're about to get into it, so make sure you subscribe, ding the bell, and get ready. It's Renaissance Man.
Some night when the wind starts blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way. And I'll keep waiting until we find that day. Yeah, I bet I'll keep saying, I'll keep playing. Oh, until you meet us one day. Time to stop the hate. Stop the hate. Let's stop the hate, hey, yeah. It might be late, but let's stop the hate.
It's Thursday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I've been looking for a way to ease my mind, help my limit. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 920 in a row. What are we doing? 920 days in a row. Yeah, we're just getting going. So I hope you guys are doing well. It's Thursday night. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but it will be something creative. Maybe something on the guitar. Maybe something without a microphone in my face. Maybe we do some more Back to the FutureMark. Markaelangelo. Look, you can't, you know, Leonardo da Vinci. You guys didn't know about Leonardo da Vinci? Another mistranslation. Oh, who was the guy who did that Mona Lisa? Oh, Leonardo da Vinci. Well, Leonardo. Okay, Leonardo. They wrote down Leonardo. FutureMark. Future Leonardo da Vinci. Markaelangelo, I was doing it all. Remember, Mark? Listen, this is a very pivotal time in your life where you learn the truth about everything, about the past, every event. So, look, FutureMark was there in some manner, either as the guy, and then they stole the credit from me, or, you know, I somehow was there in the background fanning the flames, you know. That's what I was doing in the past, present, and the future. Look what I'm doing right now, giving you the information you need to know in order to feel safe tomorrow. So, look, I'm sorry. Remember, FutureMark, he doesn't just decide to come in here and hang out. We've got a job to do, saving the planet. One life cycle at a time, really. Anyway, I hope you guys understand, you know, that all these things happen because of FutureMark. And without Leonardo da Vinci, mean, you wouldn't even have the modern helicopter. I thought of that. I got in a book. You didn't know about the court? You didn't know about the codex? The codex? You didn't know about the codex? I made the codex. Codex. I made the codex. Look. There's only a few times in history I've really had to change. Like, I mean, look, there was the guy they had starting the Sistine Chapel. I was like, whoa. And then they said, look, Markaelangelo, could you do it? Could you come and fix it for us? I said, I need a woohoo first. That's what Markaelangelo needs right now. Woohoo! Markaelangelo was very excited to get that woohoo. And it reminds me of the time, good, remember, I'm future Markaelangelo. I was also future Leonardo da Vinci and future Magellan. Look, everybody takes the mark out, and they're like, Magellan, Leonardo. No, Leomarco. What are we doing here? Markaelangelo. Don't even get me started about when they changed my name in MLB. Like, seriously? Like, when you're Marky Mantle and you're hitting 535-foot home runs, and then they're like, oh, we're going to call him Mickey. Let's just change it to Mickey. Nobody will know any different. We're going to go into the historical records. Change his name from Marky to Mickey. It was Marky Mantle. I was the one hitting the 535. I was switch hitter. Number 7. That's right. We were the M&M brothers. I had Roger Maris, and he and I were that year. Look, if I didn't have that issue with my hip, and I didn't get out of the season, I had to take out like 3.5 weeks before the end of the season. I had 55 home runs that year. Yeah, Marky Mantle. I was just about to beat Babe Ruth's all-time record. And look, I told you guys about him last week. So, look, you have to understand these are the things that are going on, Oh, guys, am I just out of my mind or what? Why is this thing playing me at 144p? Marky Mantle. Yeah. Look, these are just situations in my life that I've had to go and back in time and live a life as somebody else, and then I regenerate. I regenerate afterwards. They send me back to 2769. They're like, hey, FutureMark, good job. Here's that pill again. What do I think, the red pill? You take the pill, zippity zap. You're back to this, like right this age. I just took the pill a couple weeks ago. And now I'm back. Look, they're not giving the old chew in the shoulder anymore. That thing didn't work out for... But, look, I'm just saying that FutureMark, was involved with it all. And, only the good things. I told you that. I think yesterday we got into a very little final thing that nobody really wants to talk about. When you had the opportunity to sit at the top, of Mount Sinai, and you're like, look, Lord, I'm here. It's Marxist. I'm here. I'm just trying to get give me the 10. I'm going to I got this old hammer and I got this chisel. I'm ready to go to town on these big rocks. I come walking down there. Oh my goodness, they fell. I broke them. Lord, I'm so sorry. It's Marxist again. I'm back. Look, before I go and part the Red Sea, before we get ourselves to the promised land, I just wanted to let you know I'm digging these commandments. I'm digging on them. Really enjoying them. Marxists, don't forget that. At the end of this, that there is going to be one person that gets credit for parting the Red Sea, for getting those commandments down to the people. Write it up correct, okay, Lord? Marxists. 2,000 plus years, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 years later. Moses. Moses. They changed it. They changed it to Moses. FutureMark. It's a shame. It's a shame. When you're there and you're just trying to make a difference, And then you're like, I'll go down in history books. I parted a friggin' sea, the Red Sea. I parted it. Me. I walked out there, Marxist. I was like, I threw my cane down, staff down in the ground. I said, "You will part, Red Sea." And all the people I was with, they were like, "Marxist, good job." And then they're sitting down, they're writing the story. And again, this guy was like a villager. He didn't have like the correct dialect, you know, and they're like, "Tell us, sir, how did it happen? Who was the one who led the way?" He goes, "Oh, Marxist. He says Marxist. He said Marxist. The guy wrote down Moses. History forgets about me again. It's a shame, really, when you've done so much, but you got none of the credit for it at all. You know? I mean, you guys remember any of the other ones that are like, you're like, "Holy cow, yeah, I remember that. I remember that you did that, and I can't believe that, you know, you didn't get the credit." Markaelangelo was a big one. "Oh, yeah, I hit 573. No, I did it. Okay? I took a pass. Markaelangelo. You gotta go read the book, The Mark. Yeah. They changed it to the Mick. It was really the Mark originally. And look, I can't tell you any different when you're Markaelangelo and you're hitting 535-foot bombs at the old Yankee. Unbelievable. What is going on here, YouTube? Let's just keep disconnecting the show. We don't like positivity. I can't figure you out. I'm here. I'm trying to put on a friggin' show. Talking to you. I got FutureMark doing a bit. You gonna kick off the FutureMark? I can't figure you out. Hold on a minute. Sonny! Sonny! Sonny, you still wearing a cough? I'm here, Sonny, right? They gotta kick me off the air. How dare they? I can't figure this freaking crap out. They kicked me off the air twice. I'm in the middle of a Markaelangelo bit. Telling you about how the ball I hit was... It keeps cutting me off the air, guys. All right. I don't know what's going on here, if that's going to continue to work or we're going to continue to get cut off. But hopefully you guys stick around here until we figure this freaking thing out. How'd that go? Look, I was in the middle of an amazing thing about Markaelangelo. Not only did I hit a ton of home runs for the Yankees, but I went down in history. Oh my goodness, it looks like it's happening again. I went down in history as the mantle, the Mick. But it was the Mark originally. If you really want to get the story on Markaelangelo, you're going to have to go read the Mark. The Mick. They changed the name of it to try to fool you all into believing that Mickey actually did the work. It was Marky. Future Marky. Look, I'm sorry. That's what happens. When you're Future Mark, you just do things like hit home runs, bombs, 535 yards. I didn't hit him feet. I hit him freaking yards. Mick. The Mark. Look, Steinbrenner was like, "Marky, well, you're such a good player. Can we change your name to Mickey?" I said, "How dare you think about that? I'm Future Markaelangelo." All right? And when you go back in time and start looking at all the events, you're like, holy cow, I get it. And for anybody who's just getting here now, just don't forget a few things. None of any of the things that you see today would be possible without FutureMark. Remember... there was quite a few pieces of artwork done in the classical era, and most of them were completed by two artists. One of them, Markaelangelo, and remember, that was his real name. They changed it, transcribed incorrectly. And the bigger one, this is the one where now, look, we're like, this is why the show, Renaissance, when you are Leonardo da Vinci and you're there making every freaking discovery in the world and the human anatomy. I did that like I was the first one to draw it out. And then like I did a modern helicopter back then, but I did like a pinwheel thing where I was like, I even had music involved. There was a section where it had the idea of a transducer translucent radio. And of course, we didn't get that far because at the time we didn't have readily access to electricity. So Leo Marco did what he could. I made drawings for you guys from the future. I knew what we could do, what we couldn't do. I've seen it all right? When you're a future Leo Marco and you're there and you're just creating like the Mona Lisa. I mean, like, look, you got to respect it. You got to respect the Leo Marco. But remember, you're there transcribing from the guy who's there watching. He's like, oh, I watched this Leo Marco. He painted the most beautiful painting of Mona Lisa. And the guy who's writing down is like, oh, wow, Mona Lisa, that's great. I'm just writing this down for history's sake. What was his name again? Leo what? Leo Marco. Leonardo, okay. Yeah, the guy wasn't hearing. His wife asked him at the same time if he can go out and bring the garbage out. So he didn't hear when he said Leonardo. The guy was asking him to proof it, Leonardo. If that guy didn't have the problem where she's yelling at him to go bring the garbage out, he could have turned back and said, no, not Leonardo, Leo Marco. And to this day, future Leo Marco, I would have gotten the credit. But instead, you give the credit to Leonardo? Like, are you kidding me? And I'm up there, and remember, laying on my back. I'm visualizing on my back. This is when I was Markaelangelo. Don't forget that. I'm laying on my back, Sistine Chapel. I walked in there. They tried to hire someone else first. I walked in there. I'm like, are you kidding me? You tried to hire that guy instead of Markaelangelo? They gave me the gig. I go in there with my brushes. I'm laying on my back. I painted God touching the man. Touching man. Markaelangelo. Oh, this is the most beautiful ceiling in the world. This is French now, I guess. What is the beautiful ceiling? I see the beautiful done by Markaelangelo. Guy says it. You Markaelangelo. The freaking guy writing it down goes, okay, Michelangelo. No, he said Markaelangelo. It just sounds a little similar. Yeah, you do Markaelangelo. You heard it, right? You would never write down Michelangelo on that. You'd be like, oh, Markaelangelo, yeah, I got it. But no, they write down Michelangelo. We're fast forwarding 500 years. I'm sitting here at FutureMark telling you about how the time I did the freaking Mona Lisa. That's what happens when you're FutureMarked. Okay, look, I'm sorry. Back in time. And then don't forget 1756, I'm born. And I just have this pretty 35 crazy years of living and just playing for royalty at the age of 4. I'm out there, 6 years old, a freaking violin. I was like a classical rock dude, like bringing that to the table. Remember, 2769, going back, being reborn as Wolfgang Amadeus Markzart. When you're there and you're at that piano and you're creating symphonies at the age of 7, at the age of 9, I think I created my first symphony. 10 actually was a really good one. The one I did at 8 was But look, I was full swing, meeting royalty. I was like on the road doing my thing. Everybody's like, oh, did you see Markzart play last week? And I was like, of course, you're about dun 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 dun. They didn't come see me play Markzart. I was there doing it. Number 5. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. And that was Markzart. No. All of a sudden, you take all my sheet music at the end, you white out it. I don't even know where they got the white out from. It's like a milk product or something that they turned into paint. White out my name. It doesn't even look the same anymore. Look at the sheet music. You want proof? Take it under a black light. You'll see Markzart. But no, we're going to change it all to Mozart. They stole it all from me. I lived 35 years, created 600 masterpieces. I created 600 masterpieces. Wolfgang Amadeus Markzart. Now let's change the name. I can't believe they did that to me. Oh, this is the most beautiful piece of music I've ever heard in my life. What is this artist's name? This artist is beautiful play. His name is Wolfgang Amadeus Markzart. Oh, Mozart? guys, right in that moment, he had like a pain in his foot. He bent over to like rub his foot. They had bad problems back then with their feet. They didn't have a podiatrist or anything. He's rubbing his dog, and the guy goes, "Oh, okay, Mozart." Didn't hear him. Didn't hear him because he was making pain noises at the same time. This guy writes down Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, steals the credit from Markzart after all the work had been done. 600 pieces of music. I got Markzarted at that point. You know what I mean? Like, you can't Markzart me like that. That's just not right, really. I mean, like, no, let's go Markzart him. So I got Markzarted. Now I'm here. And, like, first of all, look, the time I spent in Vienna, if I could talk about the time I spent in Vienna, we could do that all night. I mean, you'd be like, really? Oh my goodness, Vienna? You'd be like, did you ever try the friggin' sausages from there? Hold on a minute.
People asked how I felt about burger places.
You're not the real guy. I can tell by
I'd
that
say
voice.
that's none of my business.
It's
like making fried chicken is none of that.
I think I could do a better voice than that for him. I said some hot fried chicken for you over there. Get some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Look, God told me that the Kentucky Fried Chicken was the thing you're going to be getting down there in Kentucky. I can get it for you for $7.99 a bucket. All you got to do is come down and get there with a biscuit. And I remember on there Colonel Sanders. By Menon. That's what we do. We do it by Menon every once in a while. Guys, I'm not using this as the background. We can't use this as the background. Ooh, Hogwarts Great Hall. Let's do it. Hold on a minute. Oh, okay, hold on. It's Christmas time, and look, remember, everything we do here is a bit. Can I get some, I hope I didn't kill the battery on this. So we dropped our first series today, or first part of that series where I'm played everybody in history. I just came up with the idea of Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah. That's happening. JT, how are you, my friend? Okay, guys, I am saying hello to each and every one of you as a blanket because we are in the moment right now. Right now, we need to create. And I got an idea here. This is going to be a Q&A with FutureMark, the time traveler / the guy who also played, like, everybody in history. Yeah. If you guys have anybody you want to throw in there and be like, oh, yeah, you remember the time you played Marxist? Like I said, that one. Or like, oh, remember the time that you were... and you think of somebody who could work with the name Mark, just throw it out there, and then I'll incorporate it into this bit that we're about to do. You guys know how we work. This is an interactive show here on the Renaissance Man program. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I can't figure you out, sonny. All right, so you got to tell me, can you hear me all right? I think you should be able to hear me okay. JT's very funny story, but yes, you're talking about the acid. No, we used to burn bodies in 2769 with an acid. I thought that's what you meant. But no, the other thing was, hold on a second. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was the time that I was Timarchy Leary. You thought that I didn't invent it? Timarchy? I was Timarchy. I was there, created it, and they're like, ooh, we could do things with this. Like, really take our mind to new levels. I'm like, I got an idea. Yippity yappity you. Created LSD. They're like, oh, Timarchy, we need to put you in journals. I said, I can't. I'm bombed out of my friggin' mind. Look, remember, I come back as different people. I live that lifeline. Gone, I come back as FutureMark, back to the future, time present. Take that pill. I'm back to the life again. I'm kicking it. I'm ready to go on the timeline. So I'm there, Timarchy Leary. And I create this thing, LSD, the world's just for the better, right? That was the timeline. Unfortunately, I don't remember much after that. I kind of was not a guy who was like, don't get high, you won't supply, yeah. Because, like, I was the guy, you know what I mean? Like, I created it. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I could just be like, yippity yappity you anytime I wanted, you know what I mean? Spent the rest of my life in a daze, essentially. But I hope that helps you out there, JT. Bubba in the news, I do want to say, guys, when you need to get your news, you have to make sure you check out Bubba News. In the future, 2769, the program, you used to have like a Fox News, you used to have like an MSN. Now it's Bubba News in the future. They have like it's 24/7 news. and that winds up taking over for CNN. Of course, as soon as the people realize it's all propaganda, that goes to the wayside and they focus on the Bubba News Network. So anyway, keep that in mind. I hope you guys understand that. Keith, this is actually your mind. Yeah, not mine. Right now, I'm actually sitting in the middle of a field. I don't know what's wrong with you. Are you sure you're not dealing with the Tim Markaelangelo situation? You could be dealing with a live interactive Tim Markaelangelo theory. All right, this is a thing that I had in mind when I was, literally so blitzed one night. I was like, I took like a sheet and I shoved it in my mouth, and I was like, dun, 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 dun. I took the freaking sheet out. It was whatever it was there was gone, and so was I for about 7 days. And what I realized in that moment is that, look, you gotta let your mind wander. Yeah. Actually, I forget what I was talking about. That's what happens when you're Tim Markaelangelo. Sometimes you get it. Telefriffrin! You're gonna sit here and mess with me right in the middle of the bit? I was just talking about a future cast moment. It's about to change the world, Telefriffrin, and you're gonna change the background on me? No, I don't care if you have commercials. Don't do it during my bit. Wait until after. Play them at the end. You're gonna play. Susan, no. I don't care how. Don't ever say again. They have to learn. They have to pay my salary somehow. They shouldn't be paying your salary at all because you do nothing but play Tetris while I'm here doing all the hard work. I set up my microphone again today. Where were you? Yeah, exactly. Are you still at freaking level 14? Last week I got you through 13. You didn't even give me credit for it. And now you're on 14, got nothing going. Change my freaking background. Telefriffrin, what are we doing here? I'm in the middle of the kitchen area. Got this weird effect going on. This is the year 2316. When we're in the 2316, they got that. It's a freaking strobe light that goes around the ceiling. Everybody's into that this year. But look, hold on a minute. Susan, you're going to literally sit there and play Tetris all night and have the nerve to say, well, they got to pay my salary somehow. I can't figure that out. I'm here trying to do Futurecast. And you're going to interrupt me. Unbelievable. So hold on a second. Let me see if we can get any of these questions answered. But remember, don't forget the most important detail of all. I was Leonardo da Vinci. I was Markaelangelo. I was Mark Jellin. Don't forget that. Look, you got to go out there and just kind of take over the world. That's what we did. Nobody wants to give you credit for, though. It's like, all right, just keep doing these amazing things. And then they're like, we'll just change the name. If we change Marky Mantle to Mickey Mantle, nobody be the wiser. Nobody's going to know the difference. They're going to be like, oh, cool, I like Mickey Mantle. Unbelievable, right? So you say at the end of the day. Guys, so look, this is what FutureMark does. He just kind of goes crazy for a little while. But I would say I love this idea, this concept. How is everybody doing out there? How's everybody doing? Let's see if that works. Did you guys hear that tonight? Marky Mouse. Ooh, that's right. I did play Marky Mouse when they needed it done. They're like, look, we need you to come in, Marky Mouse. I was like, yeah, I'll do that if you get off my freaking back. Of course I'll do that. I'm going to be Marky Mouse. I was Marky Mouse for a little while. Oh, hi, boys and girls. They're like, you're the best Marky Mouse ever. I'm like, of course I am. Let's go, boys and girls. I didn't tell you also. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you had to play Donald Duck. They were like, we need you to jump in. Just do a back in. Just back it in and throw it in the background there. Of course, I could take over and do it at the same time. Anyway, what do we got over here? I need a beat seat scene. That ain't. I guess we're using that one tonight. It's like so random. This camera situation works sometimes. On other times it doesn't work. I don't know what the heck to do. But we're going to try to make this work and see if it does work. And if it doesn't work, then I don't know what to tell you. I got a card over here. I was going to do a magic trick for you guys. I may still do it tonight. Maybe another night. I don't know. We'll see. I created a couple magic tricks when I used to do magic. To it, but it's cool.
got a guitar flying. I'm alright, but to you, what maybe for me it's the left side, but I'm kicking it in this mirror image, and I can't figure out what side I'm on. Good or bad, gonna go, gonna show up, gonna try to make it better than it feels. Out there I feel alien. Out there I don't fit in. Hatred in the world, I don't want none, so I'm gonna give up and give it my all.
I don't know what to do with this one. This has got to be like a rap. Yeah, chicken fried rice. You gotta go down to get down from the Boston market. You got that deal? You got that combo deal. You go get some rice, you get some beans. You gotta put in the side. You gotta get yourself a chicken sandwich. Oh goodness. Boom. Kind of cool, but not really that great. Anyway, just a little jammy Jew. We've got a jammy Joe on this thing. Jibbity jabbity Jew. Here we go. I need a drink. Smoothie. Look, you can't make yourself, like a special raspberry vanilla milkshake. I don't know what to tell you. FutureMark made that for himself tonight. You know what I'm saying. Jimmy, how are you, my friend? I got something for you. So, Jimmy, I dropped this today. This is my newest song. I've got more to drop still, but this is from today. I released this about 1 o'clock, I think it was, or 12 o'clock. What did we do today, guys? I think it was 12, actually. If you're new to the show, I'm live every single day at 10 p.m. This is day 920 in a row. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard, we're here. This song I'm about to play you is... It's called Everything is Possible. And no matter what you're going through in life, if you put your head down and you do the work, anything and everything is possible. I'll prove it to you. I've been here for 920 and I still can't break through the wall. I'm still here because anything and everything is possible. But what is not possible is me giving up. And suddenly the rain starts pouring down. It's covering me from head to toe, and I can feel my soul start to quiver. The pensive man will always find a way, going to look from all angles and going to find a sliver of hope. Yeah, watching with your jaw on the ground. How they do it, I couldn't figure it out. That seems impossible. I told you before, that's not the word, no. It's apostrophe missing there. I'm possible. I'm possible.
wondering where you got to be in 15 minutes, but you keep going cause your heart tells you got something desiring and you got to make it there and you won't stop and get your share. Get it? Like a clock, not sleeping anymore. No, I got to keep on going. You got to keep on going. You got to keep on going into the night, into the day, into the face of darkness. Hey. Anything is possible. Don't listen to the noise, no. Anything is possible. If you put your head down and go. If you put your head down and go. People keep saying you don't got what it takes. You got to show them that you're earthquake. Yeah, you're gonna make that world. Yeah, you got to get up, give it your all. Nothing gonna stop you if you gonna give it everything you got. If you give it all you got. Possible, yeah. Nothing's impossible, no, not anything is possible. Nothing's impossible, no, anything is possible. Nothing is impossible, no, anything is possible. You got to go up and go, got to give it your all. You got what it takes, no, you got to keep on, not to be take. Not that gonna stop it, not to get in your way. Yeah, you just got to show, no matter what they say, got to go. And you got to go, and everything's possible. Yeah, oh, say everything's possible. Oh, yeah. Everything's possible. Oh, yeah, everything's possible. Oh, yeah, everything's possible. Oh, yeah, yeah, I said everything's possible. possible. Yeah, yeah. Everything is possible. You put your head down, go. You got it, raise my nose. Put your head down, go. Nothing gonna stop you, no. Cause everything's possible. Yeah, I say everything's possible. In a dark world, gonna be light, gonna shine bright, gonna take down that sunlight. I'm gonna bring the sunlight. Yeah, I'm gonna be so bright. Yeah, nothing gonna stop me now. Cause everything's possible. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause everything is possible. Yeah, everything's possible. Everything is possible. Oh yeah, everything is possible if you believe. Oh, and look at that, I Believe in You. Now that's a song, guys. If you didn't hear I Believe in You yet, I'm not sure if I'm going to play that for you tonight, but that song is probably one of the most beautiful songs that's ever come out of this show. It just happened yesterday, 2 days ago. And, you know, I want to try to figure out if I should play a piece of comedy here. I want to say hi and thank you to Jimmy for following over on Twitch, brother. Thank you so much. I'm here every single night, so come and join us. This is not just music. That's why I do want you to hear some more music. I'm going to play one or two more pieces. But this is a live comedy show, and I create a bunch of comedies, so this is one I want to play for you real quick. We did the Sid 45 the other day, but that's a very long one. I've got two clips here. This one I'm going to play because it's shorter. Let's see how much shorter it is. This one, the first one, I remember that they're both very funny. I just don't know which one's funnier. I gotta pick one. I think I'm gonna go with the one from this last couple days because it's not as long. Okay. Hey Texas, how are you? So good to see you. This right here. We're gonna play some more music right after this clip, guys. So don't go anywhere. We all need a laugh. This is a little something called The Curious Case of Ben Affleck Head. I hope you enjoy.
The goal is to disappear behind our masks as pleasant, interchangeable helpers.
Don't forget about The Curious Case of Ben Affleck Head. You don't want to miss that one. Bottom line, Ben Affleck has the head the size of the friggin' moon. The moon of Jupiter, not our moon. Like, we're talking about, like, massive moon. Yeah. He's just kind of off course. He just wound up here on Earth, walking around. Movie star now. They need a couple of, like, gyms worth of cameras just to shoot one scene. Oh, we gotta get that one angle. Like, did you grab the crane? What crane? You didn't get a crane? How the hell are you going to shoot an Affleck head? Did you think about this before you hired Ben Affleck for this picture? The amount of cameras we're going to need in order to just capture one shot? Oh, but we got Jennifer Garner on one camera. Yeah, Jennifer Garner, one camera. I'm talking about Ben Affleck head. Okay? You got Garner next to Affleck head? Are you kidding me? You need 64 cameras for Affleck head. And you could do the one. You could do the one camera shoot on Garner. You're good. You're good on the Garner. One camera. Affleck? Gosh, good luck on that one. And then figure out how to light it. Yeah. You figure out how to light Affleck head with all 64 cameras just to get the one angled shot. He says 3 words. It took you 6 days just to get the freaking camera set up. Okay, action. Yes, I did. Done. How long did that setup take? 4 days and 6 hours, 14 minutes and 7 seconds. Just to do what? That was just for half the cameras. No, the rest of them were over the next 3 days. We had it all done though, 7 days. We hold on. The Lord built the earth and said he took the 7th day off. 6 days. 7th day he took a nap. You're telling me 7 days later you got Affleck to say 3 words? You got that one shot? Yes. Okay, good. Where's the next one? Where are we going? I know how Affleck works. I get it. I just wanted to make sure you were on your game. You didn't take 9 days because it should only take you 7. We figured it out. We know it's a 7-day shoot. Each angle, each shot. That's why we're hoping for someone to write a couple more lines for the guy. Freaking planet. I'm just saying. You can't blame the director trying to shoot that freaking guy's head. Are you kidding me? Hold on. You just picture this. Camera 37. I think that's 30. Don, is 37 the one that's looking up his nostril? What are we dealing with here? No? Okay, 34. They say 34. Don't look right up his nostril. What I'm looking for is that part of his, right below his nostril to his lip. That's your spot. Yeah, no, I know it takes up your 37 by 37 shot with your one camera. That's just for the one spot here, right underneath his nose. Don't go into his nostril. That's weird when you're looking right into his nostril. So just get like right from this one little spot here, okay? Because he's got that. When he shaves, we want to see the difference. So we get a full. Your 34, 35 is right here. 36, 37 was on this side. That's why I made a mistake. I knew it was right here, but I thought 37 was the same exact spot over here. Same exact, so I was seeing it in reverse. Can't blame me, the director. I got 74 cameras I got to work with, your Affleck head. Hold on. So 34, make sure no nostril. I want you a little lower, okay? Yeah, no, exactly. And you know what? Go as wide as possible. Do you have the extra wide? Did you bring the super wide? You didn't bring the super wide. You're shooting Ben Affleck today, and you didn't bring your super wide. What are you working with? You got a 16 millimeter, like straight up 16? Can't believe you. 16 millimeter. I wanted you to go down to like 8 or 4. 4? I don't care if it gets like one of those weird arc effects to him. Okay, I just want to be able to get the shot. All right, can we move on? It took me 14 years to shoot this one film with Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck he had his first child. By the time we finished this film, kid was out of college. Got a master's though. We're proud of him. I remember talking to him the whole way. Ben, so how's he doing at Providence? Providence, really? How is he doing at Providence? Masters. Dude, you don't even want to know. We did reshoots. So yeah. His kid had kids. It was crazy. We're like, Affleck, we need to finish this one up. We need to wrap it up. Oh, okay, let's just do a couple of reshoots. The director died. They had to get someone new. Like he was 47 when they started. He lived to 104. I don't know. Affleck. Yuki. You can't save the day. They finally finished that film, though. Ben Affleck was a great-great-great-great-grandfather at the time. It went right to DVD. Nobody wanted to see Ben Affleck movies anymore. He was like walking around with a freaking cane. They're still wrapping up the edits. How are we doing on that one shot? Which one? The one where he said, "Yes, I can." Oh yeah, that one. The one that took us 7 days to set up. 74 cameras just to grab the one shot of Affleck saying, "Yes, I can." Yeah, we finally got that one edited. Oh, that's good. How's it going? Oh, well, it's good. Ben's kid's in second year in college right now. What? Yeah, no, that's where we are to date. We're edited, like, to that point. Oh, my goodness, guys. This is the insanity of me. Freaking Affleck head. I do get a kick out of the Affleck head. I'm just saying. It's just been rolling around my friggin' head. And I can't get it out of my head. I'm like, what do we do over here? It's the curious case of Ben Affleck head. I don't know. It just keeps... I think it's because it scares me in a way that there's somebody with a head that big out there. We're really not sure if he's starting an amusement park. Around Affleck. takes you 7 years. Like, you started it, and you were going in, freshman year in college. You're like, I got class tomorrow. No. 7 years later, you came back around Affleck. They're like, you got an F. Yeah. You couldn't come to take the test and take the Affleck ride after your final. Oh, last day of the year. You were just about to get the A++++. You're going to be the star student. Took an Affleck. I'm going for the ride. It's a new ride. Did you want to ask them maybe before you go what the duration is? No, you're just going to jump on Affleck. What are you doing? You're taking a roller coaster around Affleck without checking first, like going and asking the guy who takes the tickets, hey, just how curious, how long is the ride? Is it 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 7 days? Yeah, Affleck. And you just went with it. Wait, 7 years. Sorry, 7 years. You got it. The 7 days one was when you put nitros at the back. If you're interested in a nitro trip, you could do that, still get in the F. Yeah. The other way, though, you came back and you were pregnant with your first child. Still don't know how that happened. It was, look, not sure what happened. It was a roller coaster ride, and you're moving around the outside of Affleck. There's a theory that there's star seeds that are emitted from the Affleck. And occasionally, a female will be, how did you get the baby in there? Afflecked. You got Afflecked. You didn't even realize. Like, oh, I got Afflecked so freaking hard. Like, how do you freaking get Afflecked that hard? It happened, though. And you can't figure it out. You're like, hold on a second. Affleck did that to you? Yeah, no, it's not good. 7 years to go around Affleck in your stupid roller coaster. You got the F. Sorry, you can't be a doctor anymore. You needed that A. If you had the A, you would have been good. You would have been able to, really do things in life. But no, unfortunately. How was the ride, though? Did you have a good time? What did you see? Did you see anything? Oh, really? You saw the constellations. Interesting. 7 years. I figured you'd see a few things, you know what I mean? But anyway, what did you eat on Affleck? Oh, that's right. They feed you. You get a 5-course meal throughout the day. It just comes popping through your stupid freaking car. You're in a car, and you're just Afflecked around it, and you're just it's almost like Elon Musk made the cars specific, so you can get a good view of Affleck, but you could also look out and get a good look at the other 7 continents. I'm just saying, nobody knew that Affleck was that freaking big until they were in the same state with him. You drove in and you're like, what the freak is that? Honey, is that Ben Affleck? I never thought I could see Ben Affleck with the naked eye. Oh my goodness. At least I get myself, I make myself laugh. And I think that's what matters. If you can't go through life making yourself laugh, then you're in big trouble, my friends. Okay, because look, if you can't make other people laugh, then that's terrible. But if you can make yourself laugh, you're good at least for that much, Like I've seen people walking down the street just laughing maniacally. He must have told himself the best joke. I tell him, I'm like, that guy must have told himself the best joke. He's hilarious to himself. You can do that. Be hilarious to yourself, and it doesn't matter what other people think anyway. If you're happy, if you laughed at it, they just don't have a good sense of humor. Remember that. Oh, goodness. There's the other one. Curious Case of Ben Affleck had Superstar or Mini Planet. That was the start of it. But it's not really. We've had about 10 Ben Affleck clips as Dick Facce. And we've graduated now, like I said, to me not just doing Dick Facce, but just being me and letting the comedy fly. Which I kind of like. Just kind of hanging out and doing I almost call it like a Charlie Day meets Jim Carrey meets whatever. I don't know what else. Really, it's just me being me, having a lot of fun. But remember, guys, we have a lot of FutureMark content in the new episode today, which was it's a new series essentially. This is what the series is called. FutureMark travels through history FutureMark travels through time as many historical figures, part 1. So part 1 was me as Markaelangelo. Future Markaelangelo, that's right. They changed my name to Magellan, but it was really Markaelangelo. And then we also did Dread Pires Roberts. I'm not sure if you remember that from Princess Bride, but it was really Dread Pires Roberts. It wasn't Dread Pirate. They changed it to Pirate. It was Pires. And don't forget that one either. So that one is right there. You can watch that from earlier today. But I do think if I'm going to finish up with one final song of the evening, it is going to be this one. This song right here. This song right here. I want anybody who's ever down on themselves to listen to this every time you're down on yourself. Please like it, share it with your world. Because I believe in you.
It's Ashley Home Store's Stars and Stripes event with new styles and more savings. Get up to 30% off.
strength deep inside you. And when you're faced with a challenge, it's up to you if you want to step up and destroy. I believe in you. I believe in you. You got that strength. You got the strength of a lion. Won't you find it? And you broadcast into the world and share some piece of your soul. It goes against the grain, goes against what they're saying. But you know I'm right, so let's go. Let's go form up a huge crowd in the middle of the field, and we're smiling under the stars. It's clear as can be. We can see all across the galaxy. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, this moment we got goes by like quicksand, and we're slipping down, slipping down. Can't hold myself up. Gravity's got me now. There's no getting out. I'll keep trying. I'll keep clawing, keep kicking my feet, and I won't go down. No, I'm gonna find a way out, yo. I won't let go. I won't fall down low. No, 'cause we've got work to do right here. Right here, right now, right now. So, will you join me? Oh, in the promised land. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. No matter how bad it gets, you got what it takes to keep on going and take on all that task. I know you can do it. Yeah, I know you got it in you. Oh, yes, I believe in you. I believe in you. I promise you one thing. When you that's satisfying.
If we don't step up, we just fade away, just disappear like that sand on the ground. So take this moment right here. Have no fear, but just give it your all. Give it your all, and your all is good enough for me. Should be good enough for you. I believe in you. I believe in you. YouTube is the worst. They disconnected me again. Unbelievable.